nhớ dùng giấy dùng nhật chỉ cái tên trả thì ít trong phong như cho lên cho tù để nó cũng như bỏ lì va nhau Hmong Twin City News của tụ kênh cho tàu Neng Xiong là giờ Hmong YouTube TV ước của tàu sự kiện được lúc sáng Minnesota nó muốn sở sự nhớ tàu Oklahoma City lúc sáng Oklahoma khi muốn sở sự rồi nó biết sắp bốc ở chân tiền u để cho nó chữ nhân tròn ra này là bộ bom mông tiền thế vì đi trả là thế lý mua ít nút cho là và chữ sinh cho bên mông cho cô tu trò là hùa tiền mông SGU Veteran Day cho lúc chi liền đồn nút thì cầu chi phát này phát tiếp bé này phát này phát cờ tiếc con này họ chân chập là và bây giờ này cho gì này nó họ sẽ họ trở nên sắp bỏ họ chân thì bộ mua chân li của tàu hải ta là nó là lúc nào của cho nên một sai đây video nó nhận đại cờ thế dù cho nên mình chỉ cho nó cho chữ và lấy introduce cho mong kiến cử theo phong điển địa tử cho nó cho chữ nhân được lúc sáng rồi cũng cho bên một sai mình chỉ.
Thank you, Madam President and Mr. Floor Leader. Members, it is my distinct honor to be able to present to you our guests here in the gallery. Many are our citizens here in Oklahoma. Many have flown in for this very special day in which we will be recognizing patriots and American citizens who have fought for this country. And it is an honor to be able to present to you the Hmong community of Oklahoma and the veterans that are represented here today that fought in Vietnam against the Chinese Communist Party, against the Chinese in Laos and the communists in both the Viet Cong as well as Laos in what we call the Secret War. So I have prepared a citation to commemorate the visit, and if you will, I brought my glasses today. Citation of commemoration of the Hmong Special Guerrilla Unit veterans. Whereas the Hmong Special Guerrilla Unit Veterans Recognition Day commemorates Hmong combat soldiers that served under the Declaration of the United States military and clandestine forces from 1961 to 1975 in the secret war of Laos during the Vietnam War. And whereas the contributions of the Hmong SGU veterans of America continue to keep our cherished liberties alive, they were vital in the secret war in Laos, providing intelligence and troops to one of the nation's largest operations, rescuing American soldiers and blocking North Vietnam from using the Ho Chi Minh Trail to South Vietnam. And whereas it is estimated that at least 35,000 Hmong veterans were killed during the secret war, and the remaining Hmong population in Laos have been victims of ongoing retaliation, murder, and genocide since the conclusion of that war. And whereas on May 14, 1975, the last American Central Intelligence Agency personnel withdrew from Laos, and the Hmong veterans and their families began their journey to new beginnings. Whereas these veterans and their families were provided with political asylum, refugee status, and citizenship because of their unique contribution to the United States. And whereas to future honors, these veterans of the Senate of the great state of Oklahoma hereby recognize May 15th as Hmong Special Guerrilla Unit Veterans Day, Recognition Day in Oklahoma. Now therefore, pursuant to the motion of Senator Shane P. And the Senate of the great state of Oklahoma extends to the Hmong Special Guerrilla Unit veterans sincere congratulations and directs that this citation be presented. Ladies and gentlemen, this citation is going to be submitted to the Oklahoma Hmong Association President, Mr. Chair J. Lohr, and Mrs. Mao Yang. Also to the Lao Veterans Association. And gentlemen, for those of you who are in uniform, who serve this country proudly, would you please stand? And as a quick conclusion remark, the National Hmong Association and the Hmong 18 Clan Council President, Hao Vang, and the Hmong Campus Association President Thomas Hare, and the Hmong Oklahoma Campus Association, which is represented by May and her sister Mai, and then my constituent right here in the beautiful Hmong regalia, Christy O'Neill, helped put this together as a fitting and proper tribute to the Hmong population here in Oklahoma, and to remind the Oklahoma population that the continuity of history has consequences. And these were veterans who fought for and have no home to return to. This is their home. They work diligently to make it better each and every day with the jobs they create, by getting involved in politics, and by being good American citizens. We had our citation presented on the North Steps today, and I told them there are two types of Oklahomans. Those who were born here, and those that got here as quickly as they could. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the State Senate, I want to thank you for the good American citizens that you are, and making America better by each and every day contributing to this great country that is your country and is our country. Bless you and thank you, my fellow Americans.
The fall of Saigon in 1975 led to great suffering and persecution of the Hmong, and an exodus of Hmong peoples to other lands: Australia, France, Canada, and America. Today, more than 300,000 Hmong live in our great country, and some 10,000 here in our fair state. Some are accomplished doctors, lawyers, and engineers. Some serve as elected officials and in the U.S. military. Many work in farming and ranching, and they bring their goods, for example, to the Tulsa farmers market every Sunday. It brings to mind the words of Woody Guthrie: "This land is your land, and this land is our land." With me today is Stephen Byer, who served as an interpreter for the Hmong General Van Powell, and has testified before the United Nations Committee on the Elimination of Racial Discrimination, as well as Major Van Wang, Major Xiong, Captain Xiong, Second Lieutenant Liajdawbnmaya, Second Lieutenant Paul Van, First Lieutenant Dong Choi Bao, Lieutenant Kong Galbi, Captain Neng Xiong, Captain Gong Mr. Chet Lur, and Mr. Thomas Herb. And I think we have other guests in the gallery on either side of us. Let's give them a hand. Read the citation. Please do. Whereas, Hmong Special Guerrilla Unit Veterans Recognition Day commemorates Hmong combat soldiers that served under the direction of the United States military in clandestine forces from 1961 to 1975 in the secret war of Laos during the Vietnam conflict. And whereas we recognize the contributions Hmong veterans of America continue to make to keep our cherished liberties alive, and whereas the Hmong SGU veterans were vital in the secret war in Laos, providing intelligence and troops to one of the nation's largest operations, rescuing American soldiers and blocking North Vietnam from using the Ho Chi Minh Trail to South Vietnam. And whereas it is estimated that at least 35,000 Hmong SGU veterans were killed during the secret war, and the remaining Hmong population in Laos have been victims of ongoing retaliation, murder, and genocide since the conclusion of the war. And whereas on May 14, 1975, the last American Central Intelligence Agency personnel withdrew from Laos, and the Hmong veterans and their families began their journey to new beginnings.
are honored to have you with us today. We say thank you. Mr. Wood.
Rong xia à tiền lúc nọ để cho nhiều cho gì cho cái tiếng năng trà cho phong dư sẽ đợi tàu tua ok nhá đồng đời state capital de nọ giờ in lô trần tranh của trọng phứ America nó lấy cho bên bông tổ tiên chỉ thổ sống ít xe cho bộ cho chủ ý cho chủ chi nó giờ khó tiền bé nhưng cho nhóm đồ bé Russia thì thổ bé thả kia cho nó chứ America là lấy nhưng cho nhóm hãy cho bé tổ tiên chi trọng phứ America tí thái lúc tới chờ America nó nhau đồ tới chấm lo thổ tư nó chứ America thả cho đồ cho nhà là cổ tê chỉ nó chứ America yếu chủ tổ thả cho bên mông.
And then, if you are one of the veterans, he is going to take you upstairs to have a conversation with the Capitol. They're going to videotape your stories so that we can have it up here and people can hear you long after you leave today. I don't know what that job is called, but that's what they're doing. And then everyone else, when they go upstairs, we're going to go back out to the back patio where we started this morning, and the dancers are going to continue to dance. We're going to go through and ask any of the senators and reps that are still here to come down and join us and watch. So once Senator Jett is done, then the veterans will go upstairs with him, and everyone else, once you're done eating, will go around on the back patio.
Your attention, please. So at this time, we are going to present a flag of the United States that was flown above the state capitol to commemorate this day, to be presented to Chair Lord and his wife Mal Lord. So, the United States flag can be seen at the highest pinnacle fronting the capital of Oklahoma. In the waving folds of the stars and stripes lies a history of a mighty nation and its people. Our great state is represented by 46 Star, which was added in 1907 when Oklahoma was admitted to the Union. Our star is symbolic of the energy, creativity, stamina, courage, and warm hearts of the people. Blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity have been made possible through our faith and dedication to the future of the great nation. This flag was flown over the Oklahoma State Capitol as the official flag of the United States of America on the first day of May 2023. This proclamation is brought to you by the Governor of the State of Oklahoma and signed by Governor Kevin Stitt. The Governor is unable to be here today, but on his behalf I bring you his greetings and I welcome you.
So, Senator, we have, on behalf of the Hmong community of Oklahoma, your fellow citizens, we have a small gift. We appreciate that the governor recognized that he has constituents like ours living in his state. That very small gift, can you present to him? This symbolizes the Hmong community.
Every time he see or anybody see these,
and we hope that he keeps this in his office. I will personally deliver yours.
Excellent.
I know that. I owe you one, so when I make it, I will deliver it to you. Okay. That That way I get to come to see you.
Very good. Very good. Thank you.
So the history of this, we call it Keng, okay? Keng. We used, this exists for 6,000 years. We use this very instrument for musical playing, like days like this. We use this very instrument for funeral. We use this instrument for wedding, New Year celebration, and many more. Okay, so that's why it represents the Hmong people. So I'd like to tell you what I'm going to bring you. I don't want it to be a surprise, okay? Cũng bắt tới để ban đầu khi cho mong canh cử, hay là mong tuổi trò, đời nhà là đi trả, mong khi là năm khổng là đầu tay tê đi trả, mà tôi cho mình cả. Thì khi thầu mù thầu yếu tao là mù ra nó chỉ tụi hiện tại nó chỉ tuổi khi ta làm. Chị cho chạy to là thế chị chỉ định to là chị lử nô của mà đến ngà to đồn nữa, okay? So what I told them is that you see all these beautiful embroideries. What I'm going to be presenting to you is an embroidery that tells the history of the Hmong people. How we fought with the Viet Cong, which you read. How we crossed the Mekong River to the refugee camps, and how we arrived here in America. I hope that that very picture will be hung in your office, so that we can be proud together. Thank you.
This is such a tremendously heartwarming day for me and my family and for the Senate, to be able to stand with you who have fought, who continue to fight to this day. As many of you know, the Communist Chinese Party have been buying up agricultural land and have been violating our laws. So I will tell you, the veterans in the room and the young generations who are here because of their bravery, the partnership with the Hmong people, the American citizens, is not over. We need you. We must unite together. We must identify these who are coming in and breaking our laws that are part of the Communist Chinese Party. We, once again, will be united to push out communism, to make a better America for all of us, because we are Americans. And I am committed to that. I will be very grateful to receive the gift. And I promise you, the next time you visit me in my office, that picture will be proudly displayed in my office in the Senate.
Bé chồng cái tin trả mong sẽ đợi lúc nọ họ bé tuổi lúc nọ giờ ít họ bị giữ xứ nè để họ có xứ để chỉ bé giờ nhau lúc tết trả từ nhau lúc lá từ lúc rong từ là bé giờ chủ giờ ít từ bé sừng rong ba lu rò đờ ba lu rong đờ lu lá đờ giờ lu rong đờ và mình chỉ giờ dù và mình nè bé chồng cái tin trả mong nè bé lão lao lụa nhau cái đâu nó bé là khứ nhẹ khứ chia là我了对了是有光有接有出了是我啦我搞了是bé chủ车lụa thiên ba bé nè cái xã cỏ giá tận đây nó ta chỉ nó là lúc vào lúc treo nó lúc trong nó giờ là rầu tiền si xã cỏ bé cho tôi chọn xài tàu một trăm mong tôi là rầu thế cái giờ có tàu lên đó giờ bé sẽ được còn xe còn tệ nè bây giờ mình bây giờ chúng mình bao giờ chỉ chỉnh chỉnh nhau bây lúc này ý bây giờ chúng mình chú ý bây giờ chúng mình như thế bé cho cùng xia cùng tề plau bé chủ mông mông nè thì bé chỉ ngồi cho nó bé mà nhớ sau lúc đó từ là bé chỗ chỉ chịu luôn hệ lúc nào bé quay copy chữ đó con nó mua cho nó cho chữ do sao bé là thọ bé xí lu xí ba bé cho họ từ là bé ý tụ mông của xin là chỉ nhận到tụ mông á. Senator, I know that we didn't have much time, and like anywhere, even in my family, in my house, everywhere there's a culture and there's a process, and I know that in the Senate floor you have a process. Things didn't go as we planned. We got a little gift here to our senators. We cannot present to them, but I will leave them with you, and I hope that you will give to each of them, okay? The little silver necklace, which you have them all, but these are for the lady senators, okay? I look at the, I didn't get a chance to give you a call, so I just look at the picture and count them. Looks like you got 10, yeah. So we prepared enough, and looks like you got 40, 38 or 40. You got 40 male senators. So we got ties and tie clips. And on behalf of the Hmong community, this is only like a symbol of the Hmong community of Oklahoma, okay? We present this to you so you can hand it to them personally on our behalf. I greatly appreciate for allowing the Hmong community to be here this day, recognizing the bloodshed that we did all together, not just us, but we are Hmong soldiers and American soldiers. That's why that very little cost brought us here today. And we will not go anywhere. America is it for us, okay? And we hope that our leaders in Oklahoma continue to love us. Remember this, we are refugees, not immigrants. Thank you. So it's all in the back. We're going to hand to Anna.
Again, I am very grateful. This is an incredibly generous gift, and I will faithfully deliver your message of goodwill and your kind gifts as well to each of the senators. And I will encourage you, if you will provide me with your email address or your mailing address, I will send you a copy that I personally sign of the citation that we presented today. If you would like to have a copy of that, you'll get with my assistant Josie Meyer in the back who's waving. If you can give us your mailing address, we'd be happy to mail you that citation if you'd like to have one with for your personal collection.